Good afternoon, I'm Gerard de la Peña and this is One News Now. PhilHealth is set to expand its hemodialysis coverage sessions in 2023. Acting Vice President for Corporate Affairs Ray Balena said that the coverage sessions will increase to 156 from 90. He also said that this will be enough for patients undergoing dialysis at least 3 times a week. A circular on the coverage expansion will be issued soon.
Doon sa 90 sessions, ang kino-cover po ng PhilHealth dyan at 2,600 per session ay umaabot po ng 234,000 kada taon. At kung ito po ay magiging 156 na ngayong taon, ito po ang kabuuang PhilHealth coverage na ay 405,600 kada taon.
State health insurer is also targeting to rationalize selected inpatient case rates, particularly pneumonia and acute stroke. It will also improve some of its benefit packages for cancer, orthopedic implants, kidney transplants, and open heart surgery for children.
Ang lahat ng ito po ay popondohan po ng atin pong partner agencies na PAGCOR at PCSO. At ngayong taon, under the 2023 General Appropriations Act, ay may 21 billion na po na inapprove para dito.
In other news, the Philippine Coast Guard has countered China's defense against the use of military-grade lasers in disputed waters. PCG spokesman for West Philippine Sea, Jay Tariela, said that Beijing could have acted differently if they only intended to protect navigation safety. Recall that Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Wang Wenbin denied that the Chinese Coast Guard pointed lasers at the crew of a Philippine ship off Ayungin Shoal. But the PCG insisted they have nothing to gain from making up stories about what really transpired on February 6.
Bakit tayo gagamit ng laser kung ang mga barko nila ay equipped naman ng radar? If their interest really is to check the distance of the Philippine Coast Guard from their own vessel, they can always make use of their own radar.
The Foreign Affairs Department stands by the Philippine Coast Guard's account on the laser pointing incident off Ayungin Shoal. DFA says this move by China, which resulted in the temporary blindness of PCG personnel, threatens peace and stability in the region. Despite the clashing stories, Manila is still willing to discuss the matter with Beijing, but insisted that the dialogue should be based on facts.
We're calling on China to cease and restrain from this action kasi hindi lang ho ito damaging, this dangerous, it is also destabilizing in terms of the peace and stability in the region. We stand by the report of the PCG on this and we call on China that while we want to engage with China, the engagement should be based on facts and based on goodwill.
Meanwhile, the Philippine Coast Guard beefs up its presence in the West Philippine Sea. The PCG has confirmed that it deployed on January 28 one of its largest ships, the BRP Teresa Magbanwa, upon instruction of President Bongbong Marcos. Over a week into the vessel's maritime patrol off the Calayan Island Group, PCG revealed that it challenged a Vietnamese flagged fishing boat off Recto Bank and directed it to leave the country's waters. We're pausing for a short break. One News Now will be back with more stories. Keep it here. Welcome back to One News Now. I'm Gerard de la Peña. 3 barangays will have an automated barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections in October. Barangay Zone 2, Poblacion and Paliparan 3 in Dasmariñas, Cavite, and Barangay Pasong Tamo in Quezon City were chosen for the pilot testing of automated BSK elections this year. COMELEC said that these barangays were selected because they represent small, medium, and large-sized voting populations. Through this, COMELEC will know if the use of vote counting machines or VCMs for the polls is cost-effective. The poll body also assures that the current number of VCMs is enough for the upcoming elections.
Yung last year kasi, stretch out yung contingency machines natin. Hindi kami nabigyan ng pambili ng bagong makina. So kung ano lang yung meron tayo, yun lang yung dinistribute with very limited contingency machines. Dito, pilot testing lamang naman. So kung makikita natin, ilan lamang pong clustered precincts yan. Kayang-kaya natin, in the total of 227, sabihin na natin 227 clustered precincts, lahat sila bigyan namin ng makina. Kahit 1:1 contingency, kaya natin.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Philippine Statistics Authority says over 22 million e-Phil IDs have been released to PhilSys registered Filipinos. The PSA adds that a website where a copy of the ID can be downloaded has been gradually rolled out. e-Phil ID is the digital version of the national ID which is printed on paper. Transport Group Laban TNVS slams the LTFRB seeming flip-flopping on 100,000 new slots for TNVS. The LTFRB took back its earlier statement that the new slots will be for ride-hailing app Grab and that it covers only 4-wheeled vehicles. The LTFRB clarified that the slots will be open to motorcycles and other transportation network companies as well. The National Historical Commission commemorates the 151st anniversary of the martyrdom of Fathers Mariano Gomez, Jose Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora, known as the Gomburza. The NHC was joined by the Manila LGU as well as representatives from the Intramuros Administration, Boy Scouts, National Museum, and National Commission for Culture and the Arts. Gomburza were executed on subversion charges in 1872 in Bagong Bayan, now known as Luneta. In sports, the Cherry Tigo crossovers ascend as the co-top team in the PVL All-Filipino Conference. The PLDT high-speed hitters, meanwhile, grabbed their first win in the new conference. Here's the story.
Set to not be too predictable.
The Cherry Tigo crossovers and F2 Logistics cargo movers were neck and neck at the start of the first set in the PVL All-Filipino Conference.
Not only offensively, but
That's until the crossovers' steady offense came through the final moments of the set, enabling them to have a 5-point cushion at set point. Mylene Paat secured the win with a back throw hit, 25-19.
Paat, back row. Off speed, cut shot, beautiful play!
This was sustained in the second and third frames as F2 had no answer for the combined firepower of Cherry Tigo. Final score, a clean sweep for Cherry Tigo, 25-19, 25-14, 25-16. Paat carried the offense for the crossovers with 22 points, while Shaya Adorador and EJ Laure contributed 13 and 12 points respectively. Cherry Tigo now joins the Creamline Cool Smashers at the top spot of the standings with identical 3-0 records. F2 is right under them with a 2-1 slate.
Play for Bukar and C.
In the other game, the PLDT high-speed hitters and Army Black Mamba were also trading jabs in the first set. But PLDT got ahead after scoring 6 of the next 7 points, 23-18.
Isa pa, Del again.
Del Palomata capped things off with the high-speed hitters with a quick attack, 25-19. Set 2 was relatively easier for PLDT as they easily jumped to a 10-2 lead and never looked back from there. The third set was relatively closer, but once again, the high-speed hitters made sure to complete the sweep, capped by a hit by Jovelyn Prado and a service ace by Rhea Di Maculangan. Final, 25-19, 25-12, 25-21 for PLDT. Mary Ann Mendrez was the top scorer for the team with 11 points, while Palomata and Prado each had 9. PLDT improves to 1-1 in the standings, while Army slides to 0-2. All Filipino conference action will continue on Saturday at the PhilSports Arena. The Signal HD Spikers will take on the Petrogas Angels first at 4 p.m., followed by F2 Logistics versus Creamline at 6:30 p.m. Catch the games live on One Sports and One Sports Plus. For News 5, Justine Punsalang. We are One News.
For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Gerard De La Peña. We are One News.